So you spent a week in London searching for a job,
Yeah.
and then 2 weeks working.
Yeah.
Did you go like cold turkey? Did you go on your own, like with no help, or was your friends
No
there?
help actually. Nastya, our friend, she told me few agencies, job agencies, but it was like you have to wait a lot for the job. So I decided to go by myself and to bring my CVs everywhere where I can, and I found a job in 1 week.
What did you do?
I was a waiter.
A waiter?
Actually, yeah.
At a posh restaurant?
Well, no, in Italian restaurant in Little Italy, in Soho, place. Yeah, but it was like I couldn't be waiter because I didn't have so much experience. It was like for first time I was waiter assistant because it's quite luxury restaurant. But I didn't like this job. That's why I was very happy when I had the opportunity to go to Germany to sing and to get money also for this.
So where were you living in London? With Nastya or?
Yeah, with Nastya.
Oh, with Nastya, yeah.
Yeah, in Canary Wharf.
But the idea was that you were going to, if you got a better job, you were going to find a property for yourself, a house for yourself?
I didn't think about this actually. To give some minds for the future, I don't know. Because in Nastya house it was quite comfortable for me. Of course, if I had a lot of money, why should I live with them?
Yeah, of course. Definitely.
Yeah.
So, what did you like? Did you like London or not like London?
Yeah, there are two sides. Like my first trip abroad was in London when I was 12 years old. So it was very exciting and a very big express for me. And I always wanted to go back to see this city, and I like this city also very much. But one thing that is Vilnius is about, I don't know, 600,000 people. London is about
7-8 million, I think.
7-8 million. So I understood one thing that bigger city has much more shit. It's like proportions. Like it's of course. Yeah, I felt it because it's you're living in these different levels. When I was kid, I was living in another way, and now I'm going by myself. And actually, I love it because it's not boring. All the time there is a lot of things to do.
Of course,
You can choose. Today, you go to the gallery. You can visit 10 galleries, 12 galleries. It doesn't matter. If you want, you can go to nightclub on Sunday, on Monday, everywhere. And,
but you can't do that here in Vilnius?
No, actually no, because of course we have maybe 10 nightclubs.
We have 10 nightclubs in my university town. So.
Of course. That's why I'm saying this, because these nightclubs are nice, are more fashionable in London. In Vilnius, we are living still not so how to say modern life.
Yeah, of course.
That's why I like London. This freedom. You can go on the street, nobody knows you. It's very hard to meet the same people the next day or in 1 month.
Yeah.
And here in Vilnius, if you're living in Old Town, after 1 month everybody knows you. It's like a small village. And that's why I also like London. Of course, shops, everything, restaurants. It's amazing. There's so big choice. If you have money, you can get everything.
Of course.
People. I like people. It's very cosmopolitan, very international city, and it's always a very big pleasure to meet new people. Like in London, it's very easy to meet new people, new interesting people, and to get some new relations with somebody.
So all those good things. What was bad about it? A lot of people have said the drinking culture in England. Everyone has to get drunk all the time. Was that a problem for you?
No, it's not a problem for me. Actually, I'm making the atmosphere by myself. If I don't like something, I can always choose. I can go out and do this drinking problem. I've never seen it. No, the biggest problem I think it's about prices. It's quite expensive. Like if you are going to find some job, you always have to think that it's possible that you can spend there 1 month without job, and you have enough money. For Lithuanian people, it's quite expensive there. I mean, travel cards, everything, rent, apartment, food, going out. I'm not talking about books, clubs, and so on.
Of course, yeah. Just to survive, not even to have pleasure. It's expensive.
Yeah.
Of course.
Another bad thing.
There's not so many. Oh, I'm impressed.
Let me think. I forgot something.
It doesn't have to be bad, you know. It could be really good, of course. Yeah.
It was quite. I'm happy.
What about, did you have to pay tax and things like this?
Where?
In England, do you have to register at all, or you just...
For my, my work?
Yeah, because you were there for not very long, because you had to come back to Lithuania.
Yeah.
Did you have to go through all this registering? No?
Like, I think with my job was not so clear, like, about these things. Yeah.
You think it was a little dodgy, perhaps?
Yeah. So because and money was very little, not so much. It was very, very in such a good restaurant with such a lot of people there. They were making service charge in the account, and after this you cannot get any tips because everyone is surprised.
Okay.
And that's why also I was happy leaving this job. Of course, after 2 months, it's possible to look for another job. Like,
of course,
you have experience already, and it's much easier. Like you are coming just now.
So why did you come back to Lithuania? I mean, I know, but just so.
I've had a possibility to sing in Germany in a project and then I realized how it's wonderful to sit, to sing, to have notes, and to get for this money. It was really, really wonderful feeling. I was really happy, and this project was maybe for 2 months in Germany, and that's why I came back to Lithuania, because after this I decided maybe it's not the way to go to London like this. I think I'd like to go back to London, but this time I understand that I must be sure what I want, why I'm going there.
Of course.
And not for adventure. Maybe something will happen in your life. A lot of things can happen in Lithuania also, but this time I think I have to put my mind on the way and to know why I'm going there.
So you don't see you can light up.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Sorry. I know you needed a cigarette. So you don't see you don't see your future here, or you do in Lithuania or Vilnius?
Of course I can see my future here, but I don't know why I see my future much better somewhere not here. I'm not talking only about London. I'm talking about some
New York or
some foreign countries.
Of course,
Hawaii.
That would be nice.
It's because I love travel. It means 1 month holidays is not enough for me.
No, of course. Me too. Yeah, I found this place in Montenegro last night. I'm going there next year. Have to. It's so beautiful.
Where, Montenegro?
It's down the coast from Budva. It's a place called Sveti Stefan. I know, it's a little fishing village. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's unbelievable. Yeah, of course. So I must go. I always must go.
But I'd like to go to the countries where, like, I like capitals because of the culture events.
Of course, yeah.
That's why I like it. Some villages are not so attractive for me.
Of course, yeah. Oh, but it's got beach, so I can go swimming. So that's,
it's for holidays, yeah. But for living, I prefer some big cities.
Yeah.
Of course, it's quite hard to live in a big city because you are like a very small part, and nobody needs you. A lot of people, very big concurrence. It's really hard. But it's very good to go to London. For example, for me, I realized that it's very good to to understand that you are nothing. You are just, because here in Finland it's like everything is easy. You have a lot of friends. If you have some troubles, some problems, you can call. Maybe they will find some job, some studies. You have some paying for this. You are changing jobs. You are traveling, singing. And when I was in London, I realized that it's not so easy. Life is a little bit much more difficult, and you have to do a lot by yourself. Of course, I had a lot of depressed evenings, but not so much because usually I went to nightclubs or
with Nasty,
not Nasty, and even alone, because now I was working like in dinner time, and after dinner it was already 12 or maybe 1 at night. So that's why sometimes I went alone. But this understanding that life is really difficult and you have to fight for your place, it was good for me.
So you think maybe because life was difficult and you have the opportunity back here to sing and do what you like to do, to do your hobby, to like, for me, if I could play football, of course, but my dream job. But so anything else about Lithuania? Your parents, maybe they say, "Oh, could you come back?" Or you don't listen to your parents?
Actually, I don't. It's not my real parents.
Oh, okay.
It's my. I grew up with the friends of my parents because of some things when starting at 8 years old, and after I started to live alone and by myself at 16 years old, actually, to earn some money, and in my apartment. I didn't finish school, but I already lived alone, and I didn't have to ask for a lot of things. London was my decision. Actually, these parents, they were informed about it when I come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what about the culture here in Lithuania? Is this important to you?
Culture?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we have a lot of nice things, but not enough.
Not enough?
Yeah.
So Lithuania doesn't really hold any ties to you? You don't feel like you have to stay here for any reason?
No, I can say the only one thing is if I have some possibility to go somewhere, I won't think I will go.